Welcome back to the home stretch. I'm Nina Soden, your North Alabama Realtor, helping buyers, sellers, and investors build generational wealth through real estate.
And I'm Kat Frisby, mortgage loan officer with Victorian Finance. Today's episode is a little different. We're calling it Ask Us Anything. We've gathered some of the most common and some of the most surprising questions we get from buyers, sellers, and even investors.
That's right. We love questions because chances are if one person is asking, 100 others are wondering the same thing. So let's dive in.
All right, so question number 1. How much money do I really need to buy a home?
Oh, that's a good question. I love this one because so many people assume you have to have 20% down, and that just isn't the case.
Exactly. The truth is you can buy a home with as little as 0% down with a VA or USDA loan, 3.5% down with FHA, and 3% down with some conventional programs. Beyond that, you'll need to budget for closing costs, which usually run about 2 to 5% of the purchase price.
And don't forget, sometimes sellers offer closing cost incentives. Or there may be down payment assistance programs available. That's why it's so important to talk to your lender early and explore your options. Now, question number 2. How do I know if it's better to buy now or wait?
So I get this question almost daily. People want to time the market, wait for lower rates, lower prices, or both. But the reality is there is no perfect time.
I tell my buyers the best time to buy is when it's the right time for you. If your job, your family, or your lifestyle calls for a new home, that's your sign.
Exactly. Plus, you can always refinance later if rates drop. But you can't go back in time and buy that home that appreciated 10, 20% while you were waiting.
Question number 3. What's the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval? Oh, this one trips up a lot of buyers.
Yes. So a pre-qualification is more of an estimate. You give your lender basic info, maybe some self-reported income, and they tell you what you might qualify for. A pre-approval, on the other hand, means the lender has actually reviewed your documents, pay stubs, bank statements, credit, and given you a stronger approval.
And from the realtor side, I will tell you, sellers take pre-approvals much more seriously. It makes your offer stronger and shows you're serious and ready to move forward.
Question number 4. Do I need a realtor if I'm buying new construction?
The short answer, yes. But let me explain why. When you walk into a model home, the sales agent works for the builder, not for you. Having a realtor means you've got someone in your corner to negotiate upgrades, explain contracts, and make sure your best interests are protected.
So important. And from the financing side, I'll add, sometimes builders offer incentives if you use their preferred lender, but that doesn't always mean it's the best deal for you. Yeah. Having your own realtor and your own lender helps you compare options so you can make the smartest choice.
All right, question number 5. How long does it really take to buy a house?
So from the time you go under contract, the average closing timeline is 30 to 45 days. That allows time for the appraisal, inspection, title work, and loan processing.
But if you're starting from scratch, looking at homes, writing offers, add a few weeks to a few months, depending on the market and your search. Some buyers find the one right away. Others need a little more time.
The key is being pre-approved ahead of time because that shortens the timeline and makes you ready to act when you find the right home. Question number 6. As a seller, do I need to fix things before listing?
Great seller question. The short answer is it depends. Small cosmetic updates, fresh paint, curb appeal, decluttering are almost always worth it. Major repairs? That's situational.
And don't forget, sometimes buyers using FHA or VA loans may not be able to close if certain health and safety items aren't fixed.
Yeah.
So it's wise to have your realtor walk you through what's required and what's optional.
Exactly. And in some cases, selling as is an option, but pricing strategy becomes even more important. Okay, question number 7. Is real estate still a good investment?
This one comes from the investor side, and the answer is yes. But like any investment, it depends on your strategy.
Long-term real estate has consistently appreciated in value. Rental demand is strong, especially in markets like ours in North Alabama. Whether it's a primary home building equity or an investment property generating cash flow, real estate remains one of the most reliable wealth building tools out there.
The key is running the numbers and making sure you're buying the right property at the right price for your goals.
Wow. Okay. Those were great questions, and that was so much fun. We love getting your questions, so please keep them coming.
Yes, and if you'd like your question answered on a future Ask Us Anything episode, send it our way. We'd love to feature it.
Don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and share this episode with someone you know who's thinking about buying, selling, or investing.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on the home stretch.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.